Big Bad Beetleborgs was a video game. Genre choice and platforms. When Big Bad Beetleborgs aired on Fox Kids from 1996 to 1998, it stood out as one of Saban's quirkiest superhero shows, blending Power Rangers-style Tokusatsu action with sitcom humor, monsters living in a haunted house, and comic book heroes brought to life. The series has always felt like something could easily translate to a video game. But what kind of video game would it be, and on what platforms would it make the most sense? Let's explore how a potential Big Bad Beetleborgs adaptation might look if it ever made the jump from Saturday morning TV to gaming consoles. Beat 'em up, brawler, classic arcade action. The most natural choice for Big Beetleborgs would be 2D side-scrolling beat 'em up in the tradition of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time, or Power Rangers the movie, SNES, Genesis. Players could take control of Drew, Joel, Roland, and even later additions like Josh or the Metallics upgrades, brawling for waves of Magnolors, crustaceans, and dregs. Special abilities could be tied to their unique powers. Drew, Blue Stinger, telekinesis to fling enemies across the screen. Joe, Red Striker, devastating super strength combos. Roland, Green Hunter, speed-based chain attacks. Josh, White Blaster, invisibility as a temporary dodge mechanic. Levels could culminate in boss battles against iconic foes like Shadowborg, Nucleus, or Mega Violor. Best platformers: Retro Era, SNES, Sega Genesis, Arcade Cabinet, Modern Revival, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, PC as a downloadable co-op brawler in the vein of TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Action adventure with RPG elements. Another exciting approach would be a 3D action adventure game mixing combat, exploration, and light RPG progression. Think Power Rangers Legacy Wars meets Kingdom Hearts Light. Players could explore Charterville, Hillhurst Mansion, and comic-sized spaces while leveling up Beetleborg abilities, upgrading weapons, and unlocking new armor forms, including the Metallics and Mega Spectrum upgrades. Side missions could feature the Hillhurst monsters like keeping Wolfie from messing up a spellbook or helping Frankie Beans to find a new brain. Humor would be a big part of the series, and the narrative-driven game could keep that intact. Best platformer, late 90s, PlayStation, N64, Sega Saturn. Today, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, PC, possibly even a smaller scale action RPG for Steam and Switch. Fighting game, Heroes vs. Villains Showdown. With such a large roster of Beetleborgs, Astroborgs, Matrons, and villains, a fighting game adaptation makes perfect sense. Imagine a Mortal Kombat or Tekken-style arena fighter where you can pit the White Blaster Beetleborg against Mega Nucleus, or see Dragonborg clash with Dragon Shadowborg. Each fighter will have transformations, finishing moves like summoning Roboborg or Boron, and a flashy comic book aesthetic designed altogether. Best platforms: arcade and PS1 era, arcade and PlayStation. A digital fighting game for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, possibly free to play with unlockable characters. Giant robot battles, Roboborg vs. Boron. No Beetleborgs game would be complete without larger than life mech combat. A dedicated mode or even spin-off title could focus on piloting Roboborg and Boron in kaiju-style city battles, similar to Godzilla's Destroy All Monsters Melee or Visual On. This could add variety to the core game, giving players cinematic boss fights like where the Beetleborgs fate is decided on a massive scale. Best platforms: Retro, Sega's Dreamcast, PlayStation 2. Modern VR support for PC/PSVR could make giant robot battles incredibly immersive. So, what's the best fit? If Big Bad Beetleborgs had been attempted back in the 90s, it would most likely have been a 2D beat 'em up or a PS1 era 3D brawler with simple mission-based gameplay. However, a modern-day revival could go bigger, blending beat 'em up combat, RPG progression, and fighting game elements into one ultimate superhero package. With the success of nostalgic reboots like TMNT Shredder's Revenge, the time might be perfect to for Beetleborgs to make their long-awaited gaming debut. After all, what fan wouldn't want to transform, shout Beetle Blast, and take down giant comic book monsters with friends in co-op? For watching If X Was a Video Game, Genre Choices and Platforms. Every week you imagine a world where your favorite characters chosen and stories hit the console, the retro style, platforms, or something totally unexpected, like the video. If you enjoyed this adventure, subscribe to Fantasy and Science Fiction and Story Naughty for more pixel-powered what-ifs, and share this video with a fellow gamer who loves big what-if ideas as much as you do. A game over? Not quite. Hit play on the next episode and keep leveling up with us.